All right, let's take you right now. The latest coming in from the India coordination meet, which had met. The committee had met at Sharad Pawar's residence. Team India coordination panel meeting is concluded. Seat sharing will be decided soon, is what is coming in out of the meeting. Seat sharing to be decided at state level. Interesting. Seat level will be decided state by state and by regional parties as such. What is also we are given to understand that is coming out is that the stronger regional party will have the final say. India Bloc's first joint rally in Bhopal, that's been decided, the joint rally in the first week of October. All of this been decided in the coordination committee. Mind you, when India Alliance had met in Mumbai, at that point of time, 5 committees were set up. The most crucial of it all was the coordination committee. Parties gave 1 representative each, and this is the 14-member panel which met today. Let's cut across right now to my colleague Amit Bhardwaj, who spoke to Raghav Chadha, who attended this meeting on behalf of the Aam Aadmi Party.
फैसला ये लिया गया है कि हम लोग सीट शेयरिंग जो है वो मेंबर पार्टीज आपस में एक दूसरे से बात कर जिस राज्य में जो पार्टी मौजूद है वो आपस में संवाद कर जल्द से जल्द करेगी. इस काम में कोई विलंब ना हो, कोई देरी ना हो, जल्द किया जाए. एक ये सहमति. दूसरा ये कि हम लोग भोपाल में एक ज्वाइंट रैली करेंगे. ज्वाइंट रैली पे तमाम पार्टियां मौजूद रहेंगी और उसमें महंगाई, बेरोजगारी और भ्रष्टाचार का मुद्दा अक्टूबर के पहले हफ्ते में किया जाएगा. और महंगाई, बेरोजगारी और भ्रष्टाचार जो भाजपा की सरकार ने देश भर में फैलाया हुआ है उसके खिलाफ आवाज बुलंद करेंगे. थर्ड जो फैसला लिया गया वो ये लिया गया है कि कास्ट सेंसस के इशू पर एक आज जितने भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज मौजूद थी उसकी एक सहमति बनी है. उसके बारे में हमने आज आपको इत्तला भी किया है. और चौथा और महत्वपूर्ण फैसला कि कुछ ऐसे एंकर जिनकी सूची हमारे मीडिया सब ग्रुप ने बनाई थी, उनको बैन करने की सिफारिश दी थी, उस सिफारिश को आज कोऑर्डिनेशन समिति ने हरी झंडी दिखाई और बैन किया जाए.
सेंट्रल लेवल पे ना होकर डिसेंट्रलाइज तरीके से शेयरिंग होगी.
वो देखिए, बहुत राज्य हैं जहां सेंट्रलाइज्ड होगी, बहुत राज्य हैं जहां डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड होगी. हर राज्य का अपना एक अलग राजनीतिक रंग है. जो तमिलनाडु में और महाराष्ट्र में फॉर्मूला लगेगा वो शायद बंगाल, पंजाब, दिल्ली, हरियाणा, गुजरात में ना लगे. हर राज्य का अपना एक अलग चुनावी और इलेक्टोरल रंग है, एक अलग पॉलिटिकल लैंडस्केप है. उसके अनुसार तय करेंगे और परिवार की तरह बैठकर तय करेंगे. देखिए, आज हमारे अलायंस से भाजपा इतना घबरा गई है, डर गई है.
And from the coordination committee meet, it's the first meeting after Mumbai where the alliance met. The coordination committee meeting just concluded at Sharad Pawar's residence. What have been the biggest takeaways? I'm going to cut across first to Moshmi, my colleague who's been on the ground, and then for a larger analysis, we're also going to be joined by Sahil Joshi, my colleague who's going to join us from the Delhi studio this time. Moshmi, coming to you, take us through the big takeaways that have been given the green signal. A joint statement by the 12-member panel has just been released.
Right, Preeti, there are 3 big takeaways. You did elaborate on them, that joint rally will be held in Bhopal, that's in October, and where burning issues of unemployment, inflation will actually be the key focus. Also the seat sharing, though the statement reads out that will be decided, the seat sharing formula would be decided soon, but we've learned from our sources that in the meeting it was clarified that it won't be a central seat sharing committee, more so it will be at the micro level managed in each state, a different committee to decide the seat sharing between allies. And importantly, you know, the media committee has been entrusted with the responsibility of banning a few media anchors which the India parties feel are one-sided. So that ban would also be put out. Those names would be put out of anchors on whose shows the India party members would not go. Now, this is a part of the entire campaign of the India party that the voice of the media is throttled and the BJP is maneuvering and manipulating the Indian media. So these 3 big takeaways. Importantly, I learned from my sources that on the Sanatan Dharm, Preeti, our sources tell us that since the DMK has clarified their position, apparently the Uddhav Shiv Sena did say or was convinced that since DMK has clarified their position, that chapter now is closed.
All right, Maushmi, stay on with us. Big takeaway, especially when it comes down to seat sharing. What we are being given to understand, a joint statement that has just been issued by the 12 members who attended. Mind you, the CPM did not attend, but Sharad Pawar, KC Venugopal, TR Balu, Tejasvi Yadav, Sanjay Raut, Sanjay Jha of the JDU, Hemant Soren, Raghav Chadda, D. Raja, Omar Abdullah, Mehbooba Mufti, and Shri Javed Ali. All 12 of them have signed in on a joint statement. Sahil Joshi, our Mumbai Bureau Chief, who's joining us in the national capital, also comes into this. Sahil, the biggest takeaway, of course, on the issue of seats sharing, there will be a joint rally in Bhopal, which practically kickstarts also the campaign for the Madhya Pradesh election. Having said that, on the seat sharing, it will be on a regional issue. There will be committees which will be formed state by state, and then it will be decided on a war footing, is what we are being given to understand.
Well, obviously, yesterday, Sanjay Raut and Uddhav Thackeray had met with Sharad Pawar in Mumbai. And from there, they actually started discussing the seat sharing. And it was decided then that the state committees will be formed. And first, the seat sharing will be decided in that particular state. There are 6 to 7 states where the India Alliance partners will have to, discuss seat sharing, including Punjab. My sources are telling me that even Punjab, Haryana and Delhi was discussed in the meeting, and it was decided that first let's discuss at the state level. If there is any issue, then the things will be brought to the coordination committee at national level. The coordination committee, India coordination committee, will meet at least once a month. But more than that, what I can see here now is that they're starting their campaign from Bhopal. For the first time, all the alliance partners will be addressing a rally in Bhopal, the state where only Congress has to fight with the BJP. But to show the oneness, the alliance partners are coming together to campaign for the Congress in Bhopal, number one. Number two, issues like sanatan, which was picked up, what Maushmi was mentioning a while back, was picked up in this coordination committee, and it was decided that when such issues are picked up by the BJP, the answer has to come from India unitedly, not, that is the reason why this media coordination committee has been formed. And there will be one spokesperson from India Alliance to be sent and, to release their own point of view on various issues. They have also decided that not to get into, issues like sanatan or, issues like that, rather than concentrate on issues like, inflation and the other rest of the issues right now, which they can use to target the Modi government in India. But most important takeaway that the seat sharing talks will begin in a while. The seat sharing talks will happen at the state level. The state coordination committees will be formed. And after that, maybe after a month or so, the seat sharing issues will finally come to the national committee and to give it a final stage. But the seat sharing talks have started. That is the biggest takeaway of this particular India Alliance meeting, coordination committee meeting, which happened at Sharad Pawar's residence.
Stay with me, Sahil. What I'm also given to understand is, which is very interesting, there was a finer point that was discussed in the meeting, that whichever party is stronger regionally will have the final say where seat sharing comes in. Having said that, listen in to KC Venugopal. He was representing the Congress in this meet, and we go back to our editors.
Coordination committee decided to start the process for determining the seat sharing. It was decided that the member parties will hold the talks and decide at the earliest